Welcome back to this match number 17 live here from Barabati Stadium, Cuttack, between two teams, Rovers Club versus Rising Student Club. Two captains along with officials. There we go for the toss, which brings a bit of decider which teams will take. We have a look of the officials: Jitendra Patra, Thaneshwar Sardar, Ratnakar Soren, and Jyoti Ranjan Swan. These are the officials, and they photograph as a memory to be remembered from two captains and special contribution by Sujit Kumar Patra, the match commissioner of this league, FAO MGM League. And today's your host, commentator, Mohammad Sohaib. Stay tuned for this game. We'll be back just shortly. The players are on the field. And just have a look at the playing 11. Shiba Mundi, the goalkeeper. And this team led by Captain Rajesh Nayak, Siroj Khan, Akhil K, Abhinash Muduli, Najib, Suresh Khaidia, Mahesh K, Chandra Muduli, Muhammad Amin, Mahadev Oram. And coach we have Sanjeev Patsani. And that's we have from Rising Student Club playing 11 Ramya Ranjan Pedia, the goalkeeper Sanjeev Dansana, Chandra Mohan Murmu, Ajay Barwa, Muhammad Ashik PP, Rudra Prasad Pradhan, the captain, Biren Mahakur, Mahesh Malik, Ankit Behera, Jensen Bandra, Muhammad Niaz, coach Sheikh Manzoor under the leadership of team. And there we have the substitute from Rovers Club side. We have Rahul Lal, Kumar Satyabharat Sahu, Sushanta Jagat, Bishnu Oram, Madhu Jani, Pintu Nag, Suraj Kumar Nanda, Ankit Bhuyan, the goalkeeper as a substitute, Ashim Doog from Rising Student Club as it follows: Sushanta Kumar Naik, Suraj Biz, Sushanta Kisan, Bijan Bariha, Shankar Buhe, David Pratik Kullu, Nasiruddin Khan, the goalkeeper, Muhammad Nihal. That's all we have from the substitute end. And shortly we'll see both teams till the play will start. Rovers Club versus Rising Student Club, a great contest here for match number 17. We are here at this wonderful venue, and it's a perfect weather condition. No more rain so far, so it will be great. Easy moment for players. The conditions will be easy, not that much difficult as we've seen in the Kuwait before. And there we see the start of the play in action. Boys in red start off with that kick. Rovers Club in red, Rising Student Club in blue. It's a great combination of players, and let's see which team will flies to the next one. And that's what they are just looking to do, that passing back again and again. And that's what it's a warm up for players actually. In the first 10 minutes, it's all about how good the ball is coming, how good the game is going, and that's what both teams would look to get a good control over that ball. And that's what it happens. Leading that one, the first one coming up, but straight into the hands of Rame Ranjan Peda. Along with we have the defense line, Rudra Prasad strongly been working over to that. And that's just the beginning of this game as it shows out. Get ready for that one. Siroj Khan covering that region from the defense along with Akhil K and Avinash Munda. Jersey number 7. And that's just what it meant out for players. That's courage they wanted out to build. And that's what the league builds and nurtures young talent. It gives them a great platform for youngsters to carry on their dreams. It's a privilege for players who have got that opportunity to represent their team. And that's what is the opening door for players. And that's what they have entered in the D. But a good clearance coming up right at the point, and that long kick coming and going over. Just early danger symptoms from maroon, yellow, Dress which is from Rovers Club side. Rovers Club looking to show that intent. Just an alarming one to rising student, and it is a fearless team with courageous people. They'll never allow those easy chances, so don't take them lightly. That's what they're indicating. They're going to be play an aggressive game, a quick one. So just shattering them with their hopes by just providing those early two shots, which were not on the target, but that's what all they wanted to go with that rhythm. They wanted to carry with that same intent, same energy, and that's what they look to go with that same intent. And that's what they wanted to create that pressure with that long kick coming in. And especially, it's a good one warm up being for boys in red. Actually, they've got good control on the ball in the beginning, as what it reflects out. And that what it takes for these youngsters to get their target going, to achieve what they look to early, providing that one. And has he done it? Yes, he has. What an easy goal this is. They can't believe that. What has happened up? Almost stunned out. Rovers Club single-handedly. That's so easy for them. Haven't thought so easy as it was in the third minute. And that's what the referee is asking, or is everything okay? We have to check it from this angle. Was everything all right, or it was a foul being given? Not sure about, but that's a way as he kicked easy over his head. Just the question is, has he kicked it away from that line? Yes, he has. It's in fact a goal, and that is such an easy and brilliant way to open the account. As easy you like. Who would have thought? No response from the goalkeeper at that point. Was just looking to build that pressure going on. And that's what they are, just looking to create that pressure, looking to build to work on that pressure. That is a great way, a great response, a great duty of what we have seen is a great way. Just the beginning they have got, but no way. But to check it, has the goal been given? Not sure of, because it was only a question about being kicked away from that line. And if a player kicks the ball away from the line, then it's not a goal until unless the goalkeeper had got some or the other part of his body. And in that case, we've seen goalkeeper was far away from that line. He was not looking to put any part of his body. So that's for a reason, not a goal being given, which was a fair way. But danger is not yet over, because once a team have got that big mistake, and then they have to be very careful for not allowing that easy mistakes. It can be a danger for any team, and that's what they're looking to go with that jersey number 9. Looking to go with that cross kick, but could not clear that one up. Looking to just provide that one with jersey number 16, Chandra Muduli, taking that one and looking to kick that one away from it, and this time straight into the hands of Rame Ranjan with no marginal error. That's the replay part, straight into his hands. And that's what we have seen today. Is an impressive start. Jersey number 9 leading it from one, showing his skill. Holds the ball, pass it back to his player. Can they kick that one? But that's just a kick that will not provide any happiness on the face of Rising Student Club. Their first attempt, but that just going too far. No way of chance for this as a goal. Just as a going away, this is with no result. And that's what it happens with teams, with players. Sometime with in a hesitation or in a hurry, they loses their rhythm, they loses their concentration, they loses their hold on the ball, with that ball possession, with that speed, and mostly it allows them to do fumble and lose that grip. And that's what it happens usually. It becomes a matter of seconds where you holds the ball grip and where you loses that pass rhythm. And that's all about the greatness of this game. As the time passes on, as the games have been played more and more, we marched into as we marches into the upcoming matches, the last leagues one. It will be great pleasure and great drama, great things coming up. And so far, everything has been great. We've seen some great, extraordinary passes, goals, movement to be covered. People have watched that incredibly insane moments in that game, in that field. We have witnessed several injuries as well. So that's what everything we have watched. People have got through that experience, that, and that's what it is about this game. Values, ethics, and everything we've seen, especially great referees as well. We've seen great umpiring, great decisions by them, and that's what he looks to get inside that D. He looks to create that chance, he looks to build that pressure, but somehow he's been dejected. He's not happy with that. He's lost the control, but still they've got that ball. In fact, they look to get that first corner, and that is all about the hope. He's taking from that long range, throw in, and what best he can do, can he put that inside that way? Still they've got a chance, but well done by Shiba Munda, the goalkeeper, grabbing it with perfection and just kicking it hard enough. Has they got it this time? Has they got it? Yes, in fact, this time they have pulled that one up. The first one was not given, but now this time with no more error. It was as easy you like. They've proven it. They have got that talent. They've got that team lineup. And what a brilliant way to shackle the defenders of Rising Student Club as they put the first breakthrough in the ninth minute. Look at that brilliant one with that easy kick, scooping it, no answer to the defense line. Clueless Ramiranjan Pera this time. He has nothing to do in that frame. And that's what about the talent of Rovers Club. This team is all known for is great strength, powering kicks, great strategy, good moves, and that's what we've seen in that first breakthrough they have able to put it. This is a team which never reacts quietly. They storm every time, every second, single minute. They rises to the occasion. They manage to pull out each and every single best opportunity and best move they can get into. And that's what they look to always put the pressure on the opponent side. And that's what they try to create that pressure, look to build that one, and that's what it happens with. Sometime moreover it gets in that way, not sure of how good it becomes, not sure of how tough it is, and now all the pressure falling on the part of Rising Student Club as they are deeping down in that trouble, sinking down at just this the beginning. Somehow if they are able to crack that part, to get that good pass, good coordination, which is not looking so good so far from their end. Still, they have a good substitute lineup as well. Not sure of how quickly they'll introduce with that change in plan B, but as time is ticking off, they have got the hint, indication of what's not happening right almost with that brilliant pass by Ajay Mehra to Mohammad Ashik P, but he's lost it completely, that control. It was a easy pass, rather than looking to go in that deep, just looking to go with that easy pass, what he thought about Ajay Barwa, but still his changing heart, looking hard from this left flank. We've seen two, three times he's struggling to provide that. He's doing best, he's doing a phenomenal job, but somehow he's not finding his teammate on the other point from right to pick up that one. And that's what he's trying for, that one, starving for that point, that he looks to create that opportunity for his team, and somehow he need to provide that end. in assisting the team, the other player, in converting it into a goal, and that's what they are looking to come strongly with that one. As now we see a bit of a good way coming up, and is he able to reach that one, but that's gone away from him. He was just looking to get there, but somehow he's lost that grip, he's lost this point. And that's what it happens with that header coming up, but a good clearance. Has he cleared it? Has he cleared it? Strikes it there, nearly misses, but tried it better. It was a mistake done from the defense side, somehow could not providing that one, but and that's we have to check that is everything okay, or has they like hurted himself, or there's a collusion, not sure. But quickly we see the physiotherapist coming strongly to make sure that he does his best and he does his magic so that the player comes back onto the ground. They provide their best, they come up with best conclusion, and that's what the team wanted up, not anything going wrong in their way. And that's what is a good one. Is back there. We have so far it's been a good cameo by Rovers Club, excellently, relentlessly pushing it hard, and a good clearance from the defense side, and a good clearance one. No big trouble they're creating for boys in blue, as what everything is becoming easy for them, as they just look to build that pressure, look to create that chance, and that's what as easy you like, as easy you get. And that's what they're looking to create, that one. Boys in blue looking to come strongly, but a good take by Shivamunda. As quick as he is, fiery marching into that one. And that's what he looks to provide, that with all the hopes. And he has done remarkable job in the previous matches. We've seen his performance, incredible one. One of the prominent goalkeepers amongst the league. We've got that talent who have saved multiple times, and Rovers Club have been a tough competing team for in this tournament. One of the team who have got that ability, the top contender for being a part of this qualification for higher ones, and that's a bicycle kick coming up. Not very often we've seen in this tournament, and that's what we look to see, that kick as a goal, just like our model footballers. We actually have grown up watching them, the idol one from the CR7 legendary and other legendary footballers. We've seen that, and that's what we would love to watch this, and that's what it's an ideal moment for any game lover, for any game orator, storyteller, to watch this moment in the game, and hopefully we're gonna witness that in course of time, a goal coming in that similar way, with that 180-degree turn, putting all the force in the air and then going into that. What an incredible ideal moment, especially for a commentator as well. It becomes to be a part, a privilege to be a part of those occasions. We have got that golden opportunity to speak on that one. So great as it turns out to be, and that's what Rovers Club looking to accelerate in a quick pace, trying to go with the second one, trying to add a point to that lead. Whereas Rising Student Club are not in that good form from the beginning, as it seems out, not in that fully controlled mode. We've seen a great play by Ajay Barwa, who took that two shots back to back, rising that hope, rising on the occasion, creating that chance, and igniting hopes for the rising student club. But still, they look to come back. They have got that talent, and that's going away from the goalkeeper Ramya Ranjan Peda. I have no clue, and that's what is a course of time with course of action. It happens with all of us, with most of us, and that's what you look to see that one up. And that's a strong one, but no answer to it. Well done. This time he has saved this brilliance. Absolutely brilliance from Rami Ranjan, saving that hard goal. And that's what you add a value to a game. The game's still alive. Because sometimes you've been conceding quick goals in quick time, and that's again in the similar way a good clearance coming in the form of a bicycle kick. Not very often we see, but that's a great fearless game, fearless approach to clear that one, and that's charging in jersey number 9, looking to get that chance, trying to pass that with Chandra Muduli taking that ball, and that's what they're looking to come back with strongly onto that occasion. And that's what they're looking to create that moment, creating that chance. And that was Captain Rajesh Nayak leading it from front, absolutely leading it from front, having all the options, setting a perfect team, perfect coordination. But that's a free throw kick coming in with that team way. And again, and that's what we very often see, that good clearance coming in, active performance, very much active, very much keeping eye on the ball rather than looking for the opponent hands, or somewhere covering them, more focus on just trying to block them. It's rather than going for that high one, and an easy grab by Shiba Munda. And that's what they look to get through. That one is a chance there. Jersey number 50 looking to get with that one. It's again in that similar way. What a back-to-back goals in that similar fashion. And that's what the Rovers clubs are on to. They've got the second one. That's an absolute brilliance. Mahesh K with jersey number 15 this time. Is that goal being given? Not sure. At the second instant, we've seen it. Has he tried it away from that line, or has he made it through? And that's, we check in that replay, that brilliant, brilliant pass, and he's got it through. And yes, they claims this one, and they look to get that, looking to create that lead, looking to build that lead again, not trying to block that one. And what a great way to watch out this absolute drama going on. And that's what they look to see. And now that's something not rising student club would look to get through, as it has happened the second time we've seen physiotherapists coming back into the game. And that's what we see that again, back to back, trying to build that pressure. Jersey number 10 quickly marching with that hope to add that one, and a good clearance coming back again. And that's what the time is ticking off. They've got some golden lifelines, I would say. Rising Student Club, they would have been three, but somehow it's been a good luck of them that two were given as offside. Otherwise, they would have been deep down. Still, they've not lost the game. Still, they've not far away. Only one goal, they'll come up with an equalizer. And that's what it looks to get that one through. Looks to create that pressure. Looks to march back onto that occasion. Again, trying to create that pressure, trying to block that defense line, trying to choke that defense line. Jersey number 10 looking to clearly clear, but could not get it through. Tried it best. It was Suresh Khadia who quickly have got the control of the ball, and then at last he lost it. Could not try to put that one inside that area, passing to his colleague, his teammate. And that's we see that that's a good move. Jersey number 7 with that brilliant pass. Has he done it? But oh dear, for a while it seems yes, got it there, but what a could come back, and last few seconds it was just on that blink. Najib was almost there, but somehow in the last he's lost his control, and it was a clever move by Ramya Ranjan, who grabbed the ball with perfection, no mistake, no marginal error this time. And that's what they would look to get that pressure, look to create that chance. And that seems out to be an incredible move, incredible chance. Everything happens, and the hope's still alive, and that's what boys in blue trying to attack in that similar way, trying to get that good control, leading it from front this time, trying to showing their best skill, but and that's what in the end it happens the same way. A great work done by Shibamunda. And what a great way to praise Captain Rajesh Naik, the way he has absolutely led his team. In the recent game, we've seen great performance, great leadership we've seen, as allowing players to play their own natural game. That's what they've got the chance, looking to impress again with that similar way, but this time that's not all okay with they are just asking the referee, is it okay, or and no more whistle, no more action. So it's just a carry on from the referee's point of view. And but we have to check it out. Has he hurted himself, or is he all right, or something's not going good? Has he got that injury? As he asked the referee that is it okay, or was it a foul from my end, or it was deliberately done? Not sure. But at last we see physiotherapists coming quickly, applying that ointment, making sure that the players get instant relief. As that's a good one, is on again back, standing high on his feet, just as he's back. And that's what he looks to provide the same, provide his best strength to his team. Rising Student Club have not been far from this game as it seems out. Just one goal they are behind. And a good way to give the ball back. And start of play. Play resume from Boys in Blue. Rising Student Club have got that one. Rudra Prasad, the captain, leading it, showing his best, what he can do in bringing the team at one, trying to show his best skill, whatever best he can do from that defense line. He's also a good player, good guy. As we've seen, both teams have done a lot of practice. They've gone through hard, rigorous training sessions in this tournament. They've impressed everyone. But today, there's something special from Rovers Club. We've seen that aggression. aggressiveness, that hunt, that hungerness for scoring goals, adding more and more. And we've seen several matches which are just won by an inch, a margin of few seconds. And whereas we've seen very few games, this tournament which depicts how this game is great, how this game has evolved, how this game have extended, how players have overcome to different situations. We've seen several matches which never seems out to be easy to call from the first minute going in one way. Not ever. We always find out in the recent games it's a very do or die tough situation for both teams. Finding it tough for both teams, a high contest of a great participation it gets between teams, as we see not big margins, only it's a fraction of few seconds or few minutes we see change of the team leading and now getting led by the other one. And that's the beauty of this game, and that's what we've seen. The team who scores the goal first in the second half, he they scores the less, and that's what is about this game. Anything can change at any second. We've seen several goals as a brilliance of bringing equalizer to their team, and then the game letting off, coming to a conclusion in the extra time being provided of last 3 minutes of extra time. We have seen several matches being turned, several matches being drifting from one side to the other just as an extra time, a great comeback. We've seen several great comebacks. And this time again, boys in red trying to dominate it as good as they were able to do it so, trying to dominate as better as they can do, trying to dominate as good they can, just trying to making it ensure that they does it well, try to get it that set one up. Boys in jersey number 16 try to come up with that brilliant pass coming in, with that cross coming in, but just looking to get but a good clearance coming in. And what a great way to choke, distracting their confidence, breaking that passes, breaking that rhythm. And that's what we see. Everything looks out to be turning up good. Everything looks out to be turning in that good mood, looking to provide that acceleration, looking to come back, and that's what they are, just looking to add a great contest to that story. And that's what they are looking to create, that pressure, and that's what they look to provide, that finishing touch. They look to provide that finishing. And what's they look to add, that one, could that be a chance, the game sliding from one way to the other, things not going good for any of them, and that's what they look to add, that pressure. Still rising student club finding that hard, but trying to keep it as tough for boys in red as well, trying to choke them. That's what, if you're not getting that finishing touch, you're not getting easy chances for scoring that goal, then why don't you create the difficult chance for the other? And it's a header coming up. Is it the way? And that's a great comeback. And that's a great comeback. We're talking about boys in blue. They have outshined with what has happened, but what have they done is remarkably outstanding. Who would have thought a game led by fully dominant Rovers Club, but that's cross coming in by Rising Student Club with that header and that pole hitting that, and that's again to his body. Get it through, And what a great way, and they'll be overjoyed on the moon. What a great feeling. And I'm sure what has happened in the dugout and the team way from Rovers Club, they'll not be happy. They will not be happy with that just marginal error. And that's we were talking about of making the best use of the opportunities. This team has shown why they're not called a rising student. That's a reason of they've got the chance to rise high, and they've shown with high colors. Absolutely, it's a great part to watch that great comeback. And it was in desperate way. Time was ticking off. Already they have only left with 14 minutes of time to spare for the first half, and that's what rising student would look to end this with that tiebreaker or taking that lead. And now they are back with that strategy. They're back in their rhythm. They're back in their mainstream. The great ability to counter attack has now started up, and that will be a now challenge being open for Rovers Club, as now they have to play with that same intent, with that same strategy, same energy. They have to be filled on the ground. What they have shown in the beginning, from the very first minute, that same intent. The rising student will be happy, but they're very much sure of the timings, and they know about Rovers Club. This team has proven whenever the opponents have marched a goal, they strongly, this is a team who has come back within 1 or 2 minutes. So that's what they are very cautious about it, not doing any big mistakes, silly mistakes inside the D region. Be careful of what has happened, just forgetting about what has happened. That free kick coming in with that long range, but no one's there. It was just straight into the hands of Ramya Ranjan, who took it well, delivered it well to his teammate. And I've seen this amazing comeback from boys in blue, and that's where they look to add pressure. Suresh Kadia trying to keep it low. Captain Rajesh Nayak taking it simple along with Siroj Khan. With jersey number 2, jersey number 7 looking to build that pressure. They've got the ball back to the Suresh Keria, being a good player. Can they create that chance once again? Has he got it over? Just too short. That would have been another lead, as I was talking about. It's just 1 minute of the goal, and they have stormed so close for taking that again another lead, as it's in their process, as it just looks. And they've got that first corner coming in. And if that corner comes in, it will be a great way, a great pleasure to watch out for that great story lineup as he looks to add, but a good clearance coming right in the right time, right point, making a good point of difference, creating that point of difference, special one, as sliding down and giving no chance to the forward players, forward lineup of Rovers Club. And that's what they look to go with, that same intent, passing of that one brilliant. Ajay Barwa looking to create that chance, looking to get high onto that chance, that opportunity he has with himself. He is doing an amazing job from this left position, trying to give that pass, trying to accelerate with that good pace, keeping that ball and then marching it quickly to it. And that's what they look to add that story lineup to them. And that's what best they can do, ensuring them they are able to capitalize each and every moment, each and every single moment. They're looking to just get it best, and that's what sliding back quickly, passing it, and that's what jersey number 17 from the point, looking to create that chance quickly, just looking to come and build that pressure mounting on them, looking to stop over that line, but they've crosses that line, looking for that cross coming in, but just a easy one going away from them. And everything we have seen so far, it's all about the 7 minutes left. But what a great story we've seen so far. A great analysis of this game. Both teams in a do no wrong form now. Both have standing tall against each other, not allowing any inch, fighting for their best. One team with excellent defense, the other one with excellent counter attack back to back. And that's about a good game. We have hand to hand good players, good coordination. It's become tough and tougher both to get that again straight into his hand, looking to create that chance, but he's found his man and he looks to run quickly, but there's a goalkeeper there from that end carrying that one up and throwing back to his teammate. How often we see these things happens up and in the previous game yesterday we've seen a goal coming in. Just it was not the opponent, it was a self goal being done near that region with goalkeeper just trying to pass to his own team, but rather than just doing a big margin blunder for that goal. Sometimes it happens in pressure. It becomes tough to identify your own player voice or to hear that one up, or in a very quick fumble, in a very quick response, it happens as a mistake passing it to the opponent in that region and then causing to a penultimate goal. It happens mostly in this way when in a hurry majority of defenders does this passing back to goalkeeper and then they pass it to the opponents. But what a great game so far we've seen. What an absolute great game. Never look, but never we can adjust, never we can come to know. It's never as they've got the ball looking to check for that referee whistle, but it was a carry on, the ball still in their way. And that's what it happens usually with that time to time things happening up, looking to create that chance, looking to get that opportunity, trying to build that one up. And that header coming up with that brilliance. And that's what they look to add that one, look to create that pass coming in, trying to get that. And Rovers Club knew they want to end this first half as a lead. And they'll be very happy, overjoyed in finishing that with a lead. They started with a lead. We'll look to end this first half with a lead. And Rising Stars Club know that this will be their plan in mind as they have, which is why keeping it all the way difficult for them, just going with that good aggressive passes, good play, a quick game, not taking risk, just passing it in such a way that they play with time and they know if they end this first half, it will be a great time for, and that's what they're looking to order some time. Was Rising Student Club wanted out for their players actually. They've got a very good substitute lineup as well, as they'll try to, the captain will definitely look to test and will give a big test to the youngsters to give them a chance and and give them a big space for proving their skill, showing their talent to the whole world. What best can happen? What best? But not all the things going best this time for Rovers Club. They tried to kick that. It was a very quick chance. It was most of the time they would have done it, as we have seen, were given offside, but he'll not feel happy. This was a clear and easy chance. He would have got it through, but he'll not happy with what has happened. And that's what Rovers Club would look to improve. Jersey number 9 again trying to build that pressure with that long kick coming in, but now this time it's just going away. Things are going further and further in the process of getting that goal for Rovers Club, as they'll just be thinking it was such a close chance. Nobody was there. Just it was Ramya Ranjan Peda with that contest. That's all he has to beat. And rest it would have gone for goal, but now this time charging quickly, boys in blue looking to create that pressure, but he's misjudged it. He's lost that ball. Muhad Niaz the man with that kick straight away with that header as a good clearance. Trying to go with that cross right to left with that brilliant pass, carrying the ball up. Jersey number 16, Chandra Muduli passing it back to jersey number 15 with that strong coming in. Can they make it? Has it? No, dear, no, dear. A good clearance. The danger's not yet over. Ball still in the possession. Rovers Club looking to accelerate with that hunt of that goal, and he's got in his hand. That could be a deflection to a goal, but what a great take by Rame Ranjan this time. He has taken it brilliantly, and that's a good pass. Marching quickly, jersey number 9 with that cross coming in, and he's missed it. Whoa, what has happened? For a while, it was looking to a goal from the Rovers Club end, but suddenly we see ball charging quickly from the boys in blue end. What is happening up in the last 4 to 5 minutes of the second half? Incredible. Insane this is. Back to back counter attacks from both teams. Suresh Khadia trying to take that lead with Abhinash Muda with that brilliant pass. Siroj Khan taking that from this right to left, covering that region. Trying to come with that open spaces, looking to get it through. And but it is all through. And we've seen that, not sure of how much of additional time will be given, as it's already been time for the half time, but not sure of how much time has been allocated. But again, that's a brilliance taking that ball up and just going it away, and a brilliant response from the defense line. Sanjeev Dansana, Rudra Pratap, Chandra Mohan, Ajay Barva. What a great trio for that defense line. But at the end, what has happened is his Rovers Club team player deeply in pain as he has lost his control. And as we see, physiotherapist quickly sprinting onto that occasion and making it sure that they able to guide them, able to cure the kind of injury he has, spraying it and making it sure that it does not happen. It does not go with that difficult way. It's time just ticking off 46 minutes. Just ticking off, going further and further with the time clock, and that's what Rising Student Club are just having ahead to that timer of what the clock is ticking off. As that's the whistle part, half time being given, with both teams ending on that high note. Rose Club and Rising Student Club 1-1 so far. It's a brilliant cameo by both teams, and
Especially Rising Student Club has shown that they are one of the best team, and what a great comeback. It was absolute pleasure to witness it. But I promise you that second half will be even more delightful and interesting as it comes with some great drama, great goals, great action. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere else. We'll be back shortly for the second half. And from the comparison point, 53% possession from Rovers Club and 47 from Rising Student Club. 9 shots and 4. 3 shot on target and 1. 0 saves from Rovers Club. Very often we see 0 save and only 1 goal coming with that intent. And 2 brilliant save by Rising Student Club. Each corner each. 2 fouls from both teams. No yellow cards and no red cards so far. We'll be back shortly with the break.
Welcome back to the second half with this same intent. Rising Student Club, this time looking to lead dominantly in the second half as they what they've decided. We've seen them planning a bit more for their strategy, trying to pull that moment up. And that's we've seen a great show of play by both teams in the first half. Rovers Club have put two goals, but it was an offside, so which is why it was not regarded as a goal. And that's play of ball, looking to create that one, trying to create that one in an early breakthrough, but a great grave. Ramya Ranjan Peda doing good job excellently, and that's not good as what they are having a chat with the referee with what has happened and how it has happened. That's what they are just talking, having a chit chat, ensuring that it does not repeat or just checking has he hurt it himself. If so, then that will not be a good thing. And that's a good way of start of play. Both teams trying to impress, trying to go with that quick rhythm, trying to show their talent, trying to show what best they can do. What has happened great in that past, and that's what the timer is there, just taking off with time, and that will be interesting to see. Can Boys in Blue Rising Student Club can come up with a lead and surprise all of us with that lead, or Rovers Club would actually follow that tradition of scoring first and taking that lead? That will be a big question arising out of the concern what we have seen so far. Absolutely great things turning up, and just going through. And no more corners coming up from both teams frequently we've seen, with only 1-1 at the scoreline moves. And what it shows is we've seen the half. The best part is yet to come from both teams. How it happens, trying to accelerate with that one, trying to charge with that, trying to create that point, looking to just accelerate with that one, looking to get it best. And that's very often we see that good kick coming in with all that action. That's free kick. Rising student would look to march on that one. But a good clearance coming in. No one was there, in fact, from that distance to cover that one up. And especially on all the occasion, it happens with teams frequently with that point. They're looking to just capitalize each and every single moment. Jersey number 9 looking to pull that one up, looking to create that chance with that cross. But a good clearance. Again, a great sign of defending. As the game proceeds, we've seen things going better and better from Rising Student Club. They have shown a great way. They have come along that long way. They have improved a lot in all the segment of a good team. As from the first 10 minutes were dominating by Rovers Club, but now fully in good control Rising Student Club. And that's what Rovers Club would look to break that streak. Would love to break that streak any point. And then often it happens with players. They try to mistake in just anger of that, trying to make the best use of that mistake, trying to come up strongly, not trying to repeat some mistakes which you happened, trying to be on that same page. That cross coming in and going over Ramya Ranjan Pada head with a good take. It was, in fact, they got a lot of time for the second half to get over. And that's what they're looking to create, that charge, looking to create that long distance. And that's what they're looking to make that pass, trying to get it done, trying to keep it in that way. That's Poison Blue looking to get that chance. It was an absolute great move we've seen in that phase. And that's just a fumble, an error. Will they clear it? Yes, they clear it with ease. With time being stretching, time being lapsing. That's what both teams, boys in blue, look to get with that true, but a good clearance coming in by boys in red. Looking to get with that pass. Rovers Club getting that good attempt, jersey number 16. It is Chandra Muduli passing it back to jersey number 7, and then Madev Oram looking to create that chance with that brilliant pass, looking to get, finding his players, trying to get through that small open place, and that's the header with an interception as a good clearance, taking it easy. We've seen some tremendous pass as it, but well done. Ramya Ranjan Pera coming straight away into that action and quickly coming to dislodge that kick and getting that control. And that's what boys in blue look to accelerate, look to provide that touch. They've got a lot of time, ample of time. It's a good pass, just that one flick. They were away with that cross coming in, running quickly, but the ball will win this time. It's just going away from that line, offside being given. With all such things happening up, they are just losing their grip, they're losing their point. They were so good in numerous occasions. We've seen they were doing so good. They acted brilliantly over to that point. They have shown that skill, they've shown their class, but somehow Rovers Club have lost it, their rhythm, the way they were working hard, the way everything was going good for them. They've tried two, three times, we've seen, but this time we've seen there's a rapid change in that pace of their play, but looks to continue with that audacity. And that's what we're talking about. Boys in blue, they've entered in that region but have lost it this point. Misbalance, lost the control, lost the body control weight, and then providing that pass to the opponent. They've got that ball with, and that's what they're looking to impress with that attacking side. And a good clearance coming in that way. And that's a good way, good strategy to pinpoint that one, to make it sure they does it good. And that's what it becomes good for them, identifying those errors, making count that point. As the game proceed further, that's a good header coming in at that right point. Chelsea number 9 looking to come strongly. They've got that pass back, looking to build that grip, trying to get inside that rope with that pass, but a header is a clearance coming in. Straight, that's a good pass. Quick, Mahesh Malik taking that one up. Mahesh K with that strong pass. Still, they've got that ball looking to come with that cross and a header with this clearance. And that's what they look to impress. Come quickly, looking to find their space with that pass, kicking ball back, keeping it low and back to the midfield, and then with that throw in coming in, that's a good one. Jersey number 17 looked to strike, but rather he chose to pass it back to his own player. And that's what something is going in their mind. Something is fishy, as it seems, while not trying to go with that charge. This was the attempt they were looking to make. They were looking to weave that web, looking to spin that one and trying to decode the defense line of Rising Student Club. But somehow the Rising Student Club have come upon once again, identifying an early change in that strategy and coming good onto it. working hard onto it. And that's what it happens with time usually. And that's what they look to show. Pass been allowed. And that's what it happens. Looks to create that chance, look to get it through. And that's what they look to build that pressure, look to marching onto that one. And what best they can do is hover over to that target, hover over to that mistake, look to impress that one up. And that's what they are in a hurry. Boys in Red Rovers Club look to seal the spot, look to come back again, trying to create that pressure, looking to get some or the other chance, looking to find that one moment inside that one. This time they won't miss it, but they've lost it back. Boys in blue coming in good way, trying to accelerate it. Jersey number 16 looking to pass, looking for that one, and then he choose the right way to pass it back, keeping the ball long as they can, with that clearance coming in. And that's what he has entered that region. Could that be danger? With that kick coming away from him and just going so close. Mighty blow that would have been for Rising Student. And that's what they look to create that pressure. That's what they look to come through that one. And as it's just a matter of time most of the time for us, and that's the warning. It's a yellow card. Jersey number 7, Chandra Mohan. Ankit Behera, Johnson Bandre, we have that good coordination. Mohammad Niaz as well, and a special one from Captain Rudra Prasad. Looking to go with that cross, but could not try to end in that finish. He was so close, he reached almost there for a while. It seems he was there hanging in, trying to find that header, but just going away and over. But what a great way to mark his presence, trying to create that same pressure what they did in the early minutes of this play. 63 minutes have gone, and still they look for that. Both teams looking for that finishing touch. And just thinking if we did just one goal, that will be enough for the remaining time to keep that game going. And that's what both teams, with that same intent, with that cross coming in straight to Shiba Munda, taking that one. Nearly he misses that one. An amazing goalkeeper from both the end. That's a very good goalkeeping skill. Rushing back quickly, jersey number 10, looking to get with that pass. And then it's straight into his hand. Yes, for a while it seems out he's holding that nerve, he's holding it tightly, trying to grabbing it, trying to clearing that one up. With all that sorts of pressure he has, with all that sorts of way of looking that game he has, it's got entire thing coming up in his way. It's got entire way.
And that's what he looks to build, that one, that cross pass coming in, that bicycle kick coming in, but just as close they were. That would have been one of the best goal of the tournament if that would have been an ideal one for all the football fans to watch out this kick coming in and bringing a goal. And even as a finisher, and that's what they've got, that opportunity. Is that the one coming over from his end? And that's what the time is ticking off. It would have been alarming one, and Ankit Behera, he's down. That's not a good news, but he's up, which is a good one. That he'll be back. And he's going off the field, which means somebody will be the replacement, and not sure of whom they have gone with that response of checking that one will be his replacement. They have several good players in their side, and this is a great testament for these young players to get a chance. And a special thanks to AIF for organizing these tournaments, which not only gives them a good platform, it endures them. It brings attention to their game. It brings great joy of their game, as it gives them a great vision for identifying their talent, working on their skill, and getting ready for getting opportunities from these leagues to the other leagues, getting numerous numbers of occasions being highlighted on that big platform. And they can't players can't get as big platform like this as these tournaments give opportunities to youngsters. And once they get through opportunities, they make it on big stage, big occasion. They got chances to represent their state, their nation, their national team, different. They've got chances. Nowadays, we've seen a great contribution, which is why several leagues have been organized in order to upskill football from grassroots level to that professional level, bringing that game to the higher level. And we've seen a great significant improvement of the knowledge of the game, that passion, that perseverance in players, driving hard to excel in that way, their resilience with fighting back strongly. And that's a perfect example of, we're talking about that fighting hard till the last minute. And there we see Rovers Club not giving just an inch, trying to capitalize each and single opportunity they have, looking to create the best part out of it, looking to create the best what they can do, try to come up with a great intent. And that's what they look to come up back with, that cross coming in. And Ramya Ranjan Peda has done it once again. He has been so good, just keeping all concentration on the ball rather than not any of the player. And that's what we have, a good goalkeeping side, as is shows from the goalkeeping, keeping your mind, keeping your full attention on the ball and on the movement of players. That's all, being active with that cross coming in, but a clearance coming in the right point and right time. As the time ticking off, we'll only have roughly 25 minutes that part of game left, and that's a mark of an injury. He's not well. He's kicked straight away, not deliberately, but somehow in that hurry, is kicked on the opponent's knee. And quickly we see physiotherapists coming up. It's jersey number 10, Suresh Khadia, who is down. And again, it's the physiotherapist number second, we would say, who is coming for the Rising Student Club on behalf of them, working on making sure that both athletes get going in that same way. They are back with that time. As time is ticking off, they're left with 25 minutes. And within that time frame, if they can score that goal, they are through. And if not, it becomes tough for them. And that's what we wait for them. And that's what we see, quickly sprinting, allowing for boys in red, but they managed to pull that up. Still, the ball will go in the favor of boys in blue, Rising Student Club. But still, that was a quick move, sprinting one back, just having one target, clearing those fence, clearing those nets. And corner as a throw in come, not corner, but probably it's likely to be opportunity for boys in blue, a tough one for boys in red, alarming one straight into that one. And has he done it through? Has he? As he claims out, as he take, and that was a chance, and that boys in blue Rovers Club have just raised that question: is it a goal, or has he got a part of his foot? Now that will be a big question, drama going on. Quickly we see physiotherapist has to come up to check, and that's what Rovers Club team claims, that it is not to be a goal, or the only part they have to check, is it going straight away in the nets, or some or the other part is touched by the opponent or the Rising Student Club. And if it's so, it will be a terrible moment for them. They'll be petrified by what has happened. Rising Student Club will not be able to get a compensation for this one. Just have a look at it. From this angle, it seems out it's just going straight into that point, and that's the reason, of course, we've seen the referee not interested in giving that goal. From the my perspective, it was just he has aimed in that net and it has gone through that point, and they claims the referee and not sure of the decision. That's up to the referee. His decision will be final one. His decisions are the finals one. If it is a goal, it will have to be a goal, and if it is not, then it will not be a goal. And that's what we're looking for, that final signal to come up. And if it does it so, and that's what they ask, they claims, And that's what they're telling. He's just throw in directly. There's no point of contact from our side and neither from their side. But that something is from the upper part of the decision holders they have. They'll have a fair view of the game. So we wait for that decision with the referees. They're checking, and both the referees, they're having a bit chit chat. The side referees and the main referee, the officials, looking for that one and just saying, just stay there. We'll have a chat within our team and let's see what comes up. But drama is going on, and if it does it so, then Rising Student Club will have got a chance for that lead, and not sure of that decision which has been given. I'm not sure that score have been given, and that's the entire team rushing back. But start of play has been given, which means it was not a goal being given on that side as a fair decision by the referees from Rovers Club. Clearly, it was mentioning about that pass coming straight into that point, and there's a bit of confusion between referee and the player. There's a bit of chit chat, and that's what they have. Great talent of keeping things calm. These officials, they have got a lot of experience, vast experience in managing, keeping those athletes quiet, and that's jersey number 12 from their side, Rising Student Club, along with Biren Mahaku, trying to make sure that was everything okay, or if it's a goal or not. There will be a long conversation, long debate. And that's Captain Rudra Prasad, jersey number 12. Having said he was just looking to target that point, raising his issue, and that's what the game has gone a bit changed. What has happened and what was looking to go with that. Still, the argument's not over yet, as they looks to have a few words with referee Mahesh Malik there. And carry on. Still, this game has not gone to a conclusion yet, as both teams stand on 1-1. Trying to pass it long, long. No one's there. Can they get it? Boys in red look to come back. But a good clearance from the defense line, this time choking all the way. Rovers Club side and trying to get that chance. Trying to get things going in that way. As this game moves to the last stage of last few minutes. It's going interesting and interesting more. It's getting better and better. And that's what the team, both teams looking in that danger, looking in that same thought of raising to that goal, rising to the occasion. Both teams trying their best, looking to capitalize and come with a good intent, looking to come up with a good strategy. And that's what we have seen everything in this game. Great passes, great goals, a big drama, heavy clash. And that's what it makes a great game, isn't it? Having seen all those great sort of things happening in this contest. And even still, last 11-12 minutes left. And there we see things not going good in last 10 minutes remaining. We've seen again there's a player from Boys in Red Rovers Club jersey number 4 is not good. It's Akhil K who's been grounded for that point. But last 10 minutes, what else we can see? What great things we can watch? What best can be? And what is a good thing coming up? And that's what we have to keep our mind. To keep ourselves up onto that point, and that's what they strike. And what's they get it. And that's what time is ticking off. They're just looking for that conclusion, just looking to go with that same intent. And what's they just wanted to show with that way. And that's with that cross coming in, but a good clearance in that way. Pressure highly on both. Can he have that chance? Jersey number 14 with that cross coming in, but a brilliant piece of defense shown by the Rovers Club. Ajay Barwa, Captain Rud, Akhil Ki, Abinash Munda, Najib. And that's we've seen that great game, jersey number 13 from their end, look to give them a good pass, looking to provide that one, looking to accelerate in that way, and that's what they look to clear that one up. And that's what's throw in coming in. Will they make this time? And clearance. They're able to march back onto that one. Shibin Munda with his good kicking skill of shooting that ball to a long range. Rovers Club looking to improvise, looking to find out something what they are missing a game, and that's a high jump covering. Impressing. This is one from Shiba Munda. We're praising him for that work. Again, back to back, his sprinting move, as he does it often. And this is so important, so much required in last 5 to 6 minutes of the play to flow with that way, to go with that same intent, to play with that same. And that's what boys in blue looking to create that chance, looking to get that one through, and a good quick. Still, they've got the ball back. Jersey number 13 trying to pull it up, but losing that control in the end. And that's what jersey number 12 then passing is to jersey number 19. And then they look to follow through that lead with that cross pass coming in and not going in that way. Tried to pass it but could not follow that one. It's clearly been last 5 minutes remains. Again, back to back. Has he done it? Is it luckiest part? They've they've got a lifeline, and what as we have seen, it just came close. Rovers Club would have almost lost this game if this goal would have happened. It was such a close move, but somehow now good fortune favoring Rovers Club. This time they would have been gone with that header would have come up. That's the similar way of way looking to create that one and a good clearance as he claims out for that header. And that's what he claims out. He raises his hand that it was not a foul, and but they have to check it for the referee part that if it's a hand, it will be a big penalty made side, but that's not been given, which is just clearly been evident that it was just a corner. As a side kick, they'll get it. And now this time, finally, they were able to clear. No, back to back again with that long jump by the goalkeeper, Shibin Munda. Again, has he done it? Oh, so close he came. This is the second time we've seen this is the closest and barest of margin. That would have been a moment of difference that they've got rising student where they can create that difference and have been a changer, a game changer moment, I would say. It would have been one. Shibun Munda has done back to back brilliant saves, and that's what the physiotherapist quickly comes, making sure that everything goes good. And that's not a good part, but everything is fine. Last 120 seconds left. And what best we can see, the best part is yet to come. Stay tuned. I'll promise you this is going to be a promising game, a game with great interest, a game that ends with great drama. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere else. You'll enjoy this great moment. Don't go anywhere else. And that's what they look to impress, and that's what they look to charge it back, charging down. And that's what we look to capitalize some key moments as in the last 40 seconds left. I'm not sure of how much additional time will be provided as both teams in that hunt, quick hunt of that lead, and this means they'll be through to that game. And that's what both team in that fighting nudge in their best of their form, in not giving an inch and close one, but it was away from him. And an easy save by Ramya Ranjan. Not the easiest of all, but it was comparatively easy. Nobody was there. It was only him and that kick. And now rising student look to create that chance, look to create that moment as last 2 seconds in 90 minutes. 90 minutes of time as has gone, time has lapsed, and still we look for that, and that's a danger one. That is danger. That is extremely kicked over his head. He'll not be happy, but okay, that's been a part of a game. Referee says, and that's we've seen a great fair play of the game so far. Not sure of how much additional time is allocated, and that's what it meant for that kick. The ball is in possession, ball in good control. Captain and both jersey number 7, Chandra Mohan, look to accelerate with that pace, looking to get through that chance. And that's what it happens. 91 minutes of time have gone now. We see that clock, it's ticking off. Only question which side it falls now, and it will be a decider. And that's all what both ones are looking. Just additional 4 minutes. They left with 3 minutes. Important 3 minutes will be a decider for them. Will boys in blue or boys in red wave that final flag for the team? And that's what, no chance of marginal error for both teams. No chance for any mistake at this crucial point. No chance. And don't, no error is required. No error here is recompensated. It's all a big loss to each and every second you loss, but make sure that time is taking off. Whatever is happening, the time is moving on, it's taking off. So quickly, both teams have to decide. Chandra Mohan has got this opportunity now with all the hopes from his team. Pressure high on boys in Red Rovers Club. Defense line now being alarm. It's an alarm for them which is ringing. Be quick, be conscious, don't do any error. That's what they look to improve and look to provide that touch. Still that long pass coming in, but a great wall, I would say, that defense line of Rovers Club. Not a error, not just a single error. That's such a strong defense line, not easy to decode. And that's what the time is ticking off. Both teams in that hurry, in that rush for that one goal, and they'll be through. Last 60 seconds left. Last 60 seconds, time is ticking off, and that's what they look to impress. They look to create that chance, they look to build that one up. Both teams in that same phase, both teams try to dominate well. Both teams just try to play that quick game, aggressively, just rotating that strike to each player. And that's what is a good kick as a sign of a good clearance. Clock is ticking off with hardly 30 seconds left. The big question on whether both teams will go with that draw or one team will be that winner in that crucial last few seconds. The clock is ticking off, and that's what both teams looking quickly to show their best position. Both team looking to create that chance, looking to come strongly onto it with that strong kick. Still, the ball is in play as it's been 94 minutes, 4 minutes of additional time, but and that's what it happens. And end to that note,
and that's what is shown by the intent from the goalkeeping side from both end. And that's what in the full time we have the news from center. Rovers Club 1 and Rising Student Club 1. What a great, tough, tight game this has been between these two teams. Between these two teams, but one thing is common: the Rovers Club will not be happy with what has happened in the first half. 50% ball possession and 46% from Rising Student Club. 16 shots and 9 shots. A big difference. Shot on target have been 6 by Rovers Club, were 3 from Rising Student Club. Two brilliant saves from Rovers Club, one from and 5 from Rising Student. Look at that big comparison. One and one corner, each 6 fouls and 7 fouls, followed by 1 and 2 yellow card and no red card coming up. And that's a great one. Next game tomorrow coming up, it's Odisha Police at 3:30 p.m. taking on Jai Durga Club. And at 5:30 we have Sunrise Club versus Rising Star Club. Stay tuned for tomorrow games. Don't go anywhere else. We'll be back tomorrow with again that brilliant contest between these two teams. Thank you very much.